This is the story of Mr. Thibodeau, affectionately called Tibbs. Over 2 years ago, my good friend and mentor Mike Noon received a request, as we often do, to help a stray that had been seen fending for itself in a remote part of Southern California. After multiple failed attempts, because Tibbs was smart, Mike asked Rita, myself, and others to help him support a team effort and creative capture. After 10 months, Tibbs was safe, but his future was still unknown. We brought him back to our facility, where we spent time assessing, allowing him to decompress, and making an attempt to get him rehabbed. Unfortunately, Tibbs proved to be feral, with a very limited comfort level with human interaction. We spent money on trainers to see if we could get him better acclimated and offer him a future as a family pet, but that was not in his cards. After a year with me, my good friend and volunteer Janine Marr made a connection with a friend of hers that established a sanctuary and was willing to do whatever it took to offer Tibbs an opportunity at a safe, controlled, and contained setting to be who he wanted to be, with no expectations, but the possibility of the future to be the dog he was bred to be. Please enjoy our story.
I'm gonna get emotional. This is Mr. Thibodeau. This is actually a Mike Noon project. Took him over here to get this guy safe, and Rita and I were lucky enough to get called in on the tail end to help him with the final capture. So I agreed to take him into our kennel, spend some time trying to get him rehabbed, spending some time through training, and ultimately he's a 5-year-old Great Pyrenees who was never socialized in his kennel, Ranchita, which is a lot like where he came from. Thankfully, he's turned an entire bird into a kennel space with his Tibbs, so he can start to live the life that he was bred to do, but in a safe and controlled setting. So this is what your donations lead to. We spent a lot of money on training for him, actually, because we wanted to make sure we gave him every opportunity before determining that a household pet was not an option for him. So are you ready, Tibbs?
Tibbs's yard. So he's got a double fence. So eventually we'll try him on a cable, a 15-foot cable. There's his little doggy neighbors saying hello. So they'll try him on a 15-foot cable attached to the actual barn structure, and give him some room to run out this gate. And then eventually we'll do a 30-foot, and we'll see how he does. And ideally we would like him to just stay kind of in this little fenced-in area with his little doggy neighbors. But yeah, it's all on what Tibbs is comfortable doing and what we think he can handle and manage. But this is his new double wide area. So he's got a side with shavings that he's currently on, and then a side without shavings in case it gets too hot. Living in this beautiful countryside of Ranchita. Tibbs is now safe, secure, and loved for who he is and who he might become. Everyone here at Away Home for Dogs wants to thank you all for your endless love and support. It truly means a lot to us.